Good afternoon once again, YouTubers. Today we have something that's kind of scarce. You don't see these two very often. This is an RCA. The model number is a 6XY5B. It's a Slide-O-Matic phonograph, and it does have a built-in AM radio as well. Now they made this in the turquoise and white. They also made it as a black and gray. And doesn't much make any difference. These just don't very often show up, and when they do, they're usually broken up and scratched up and what the hell not. This happens to be just an exemplary example. Some of the things to look for when you're buying one of these: the knobs. These knobs generally get broken very quickly and easily, and they get replaced. And in fact, if you look in Phil Vortis's book, and those of you that are familiar with the RCA book, you'll know that the knob here for the phono radio combination is the wrong one in his pictures there. This happens to be the correct one. This is 100% correct. And this model here doesn't have any scratches. I mean, there might be some minor scratches up there. But it features a standard 5-tube radio. It of course has been recapped, and they changed the cartridge in it so that now it'll play the stereo records with ease. It won't play in stereo, obviously. It's not hi-fi and it's not stereo. It's just a standard player. But just looking around here, it's a magnificent piece. It really is. These are very hard to find, like I said, and I'm glad to have this one here. They just don't get much better than this. So very quickly, we have on-off volume control. We have phono. In fact, I'll put the camera down here, phono radio, and on this side over here we have the AM tuning dial. So let's first turn it up because it is on now. Again, it's a standard 5-tube All-American 5.
Land ruled today on the defense motion in the court-martial of Private First Class Bradley Manning at Fort Meade near Baltimore. We're shut. Lynn is still considering defense motions to acquit Manning of 5 thefts. Manning is pleaded guilty to reduced versions of some charges. He faces up to 20 years in prison for those offenses.
And remember now that this is daytime, so the radio is kind of weak, but it does play right across the dial beautifully. Now we're going to demonstrate a record. It's called On the Outside by Bobby Martin. So all we do is we slide it in here. That's why they call it a Slide-O-Matic, and we're going to swing this on over to the phono section, and all we do is we lift this up and she'll start playing.
Looks
Now when the arm reaches the end of the record, it automatically drops it to slide it out, as you'll see right here, right now. And then you could just continue to pull it out if you wanted to. Now, I'm not overly fond of the Slide-O-Matics because they are a pain in the ass playing them one at a time, but I really wanted this one for a couple of reasons. I like the color combination, and I wouldn't mind having the black and gray model either, but more importantly, this has the built-in AM radio, and that's the kind of stuff that I like looking for. As I said, these are kind of scarce. They were made in 1954. They didn't catch on because they were a pain in the ass, single record at a time. It was a novelty kind of item that just didn't stick around too very long. You quite often see the standard Slide-O-Matics, but you rarely see them with the built-in AM radios. So I'm very happy and proud to show you this one here. Again, you don't see these very often, so you can appreciate seeing something different. 1954, that's when this was introduced. So I hope you enjoyed seeing something again that's out of the norm, and I'm really happy to have it in my collection. You guys have a great day, and stay tuned because we'll have some more goodies coming up pretty soon.